So if a soldier goes through every rank on the enlisted side and all the ranks on the officer side, they get to be the Sergeant Major General of the Army. It's a real thing. Maybe. What's up, my friends? What am I doing? What's up, my friends? Welcome to an all-new video. U.S. Army veteran Christopher Chaos, and we're decked out in my best kind of stolen valor type of, uniform because you guys keep on asking me to react to some stolen valor videos. I've seen a bunch of them, right? But you guys want to see my impression, I guess, my thoughts on some of these videos that are probably been out for a really long time, but we're gonna check them out. All right, we're gonna go through them, we're gonna look at them. Most likely you've maybe seen all of these, maybe, I don't know. But we're gonna go through the internet and kind of check out some different ones from Army ones, and I'll kind of give my impression on some of these videos and everything. Now, a key thing to note before we kind of dive into these videos is there used to be a law, I think they got rid of it like in 2012 or amended it or whatever, where wearing a military uniform in public was illegal. It was stolen valor, so you could get in trouble for impersonating a military member, service member, a soldier, Marine, whatever the case was. But like I said, they've since gotten rid of that. So now you could go and wear a fully correct Army uniform, an incorrect uniform, whatever the case is, and that's legal. Now, if you are wearing that uniform and trying to claim that you're a soldier to try to gain access to a military installation, try to get some kind of benefits, to try to, blend in with the National Guard when they're doing some kind of mission or something like that, or whatever the case might be, that is illegal. So wearing the uniform, not illegal, but wearing the uniform and trying to be a soldier when you are not, that is still illegal. So just kind of be aware of that. I think some of these videos were recorded back when that Stolen Valor Act or that law was still kind of in place, but it's no longer a thing anymore. So we're still gonna check it out. We're gonna see kind of, how some of these people were trying to play off though, being a soldier in the military or in the Army, because we're just gonna stick to the Army ones. All right, so this one's in the mall. I remember this one.
You don't say anything, okay? Come here. Come here. Hey, sir. Hey, my son would like to meet you. He really admires guys in the Army.
Hey, buddy. I'm Sean.
So that's like the really awkward thing I feel like with this one. I remember when I saw this the first time, was that the dad kind of drags the son into this, and I feel like, I don't know how old the son is, but that'd be so awkward, especially because I know how this goes a little bit later, and he gets pretty angry at the guy, and it's like, God, that'd be so awkward. You're standing there, and you've got kind of, the son kind of rolled into it now, and he has to sit there and watch his dad get all mad at this guy. I just feel like that'd be really awkward.
What unit were you in?
I'm with the 2nd Battalion Rangers.
75th?
2nd. We're 75th Ranger Regiment with the 2nd Battalion.
What's your MOS?
My MOS is 11 Bravo.
All right.
Yeah, so the guy's definitely overweight, right? There is some rare cases here and there where you do still see soldiers that are overweight in uniform and everything like that, but not in the Ranger Battalion, not 11 Bravos. So yeah, they're not going to tolerate that kind of thing. He would have been chaptered out of the Army. He wouldn't have made it. He would not be in the Rangers. If there is cases like that, I'd imagine it's really, 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 really rare. But yeah, no, it's not going to be a thing.
Right.
I'm what's called Attack 1. All I do is I go out on missions.
Where'd you get your 3 CIBs at?
Afghanistan.
All 3?
All 3.
You need to be in 3 different campaigns to get 3 CIBs, right?
This one was from Afghanistan.
Okay.
That's from Iraq.
Okay.
And that was for my 2nd rotation back to Afghanistan.
No matter how many you do, you can only get 1. For Iraq, Afghanistan, yep. All 3. You can.
Yeah, you can't add up like, CIBs, EIBs, all that stuff like that. So if you got in multiple engagements in a combat zone or whatever, they don't like add up. If you were like in Vietnam and then like Desert Storm or something like that, and both times you were engaged by the enemy and you received CIBs for that, then yeah, I think that counts for multiple ones. But if you went to Iraq, and then you turned around 2 years later, went to Iraq again, and both times you came in contact, you don't get like multiple CIBs for that. Or EIBs, whichever.
You can only get them. You know that, right?
Because my campaign took me outside of mission lines from Afghanistan.
That doesn't make any sense. And you're in 2nd Bat Rangers?
Yep.
There it is. Where's your combat patch at?
Gave it to a little kid again.
All right, why's your flag so low on your shoulder? It should be up here.
Got me on that one, bud. I remember that.
Why are your boots are all on blast too?
Because I literally just got home
From where?
from Fort Lewis.
Fort Lewis? Is that where the Rangers are?
That's where we're stationed.
How come, where's your shirt underneath? Your tan t-shirt.
It's like, oh crap.
What's your rank?
This is falling
Staff
apart.
sergeant.
Staff sergeant?
You got that
Where'd
right.
you get a basic training?
Fort Jackson.
Fort Jackson?
Yeah, no, yeah, busted. You went to, you were 11 Bravo, you went to Fort Benning. You did OSIT.
You know, the infantry only goes to Fort Benning, right?
Yeah, for Ranger training.
No, for basic training.
No, I didn't start off as
OSIT, but yeah.
Ranger, as infantry.
You didn't? What'd you start off as?
I started off as a M1, as a driver for Humvees.
Even then, like even if you started off at one MOS and then reclassed to another MOS, you still have to go through their training. Now, I think because you're already in, you'd get to skip ahead a little bit into OSIT, I think, how it would kind of work, but you'd still have to probably go back to Fort Benning to do infantry training.
What's the actual MOS for that, for a driver?
My driver MOS, hold on one second.
Oh, hang on, let me change the subject, because I don't know that off the top of my head.
Staff sergeant. He's calling a staff sergeant. Why is he calling a staff sergeant if he's already a...
That part I always kind of was like, I don't think that's what he's doing there. He's answering the phone like he's saying staff sergeant, instead of, because I see people to do that where they'll be like, first sergeant, when they answer the phone, that's how they answer the phone. So I think that's what he's actually kind of trying to do there. But the guy, holding the phone that's recording him thinks that he's calling the other person a staff sergeant. But that I have seen though. But still, he's not that he's correct or anything.
Staff sergeant. That doesn't make much sense.
Hey, where are you?
Come here.
Okay.
So here I remember it starts falling apart, right? He starts just yelling at the guy and getting upset, which I get it, right? Really awkward for the son and everything like that. But yeah, it definitely starts falling apart, I remember at this point. Moving on to the next one. This one's called Fake Major Called Out at Home Depot by former NCO, Hollywood, Florida. All right.
Battle. I ran into Major Dollar today at Home Depot.
Okay.
And he said that this is the proper wear of the uniform. Can you tell me it's not the proper way?
Guy looks young as hell. He looks like he's like maybe like 17, 18. He looks super young. Definitely not old. Does not look old enough to be a major. The video quality is really bad too, though. But I guess he's wearing major rank.
Tell me how you supposed to be wearing that uniform.
I'm supposed to have on my proper shoes, my units patch.
Proper shoes?
Rank.
Yeah, what are those?
Those are proper shoes?
No, man, they're not.
They're not proper.
Facts.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Those are like Timberlands?
What's wrong with your shirt?
My shirt is the wrong shirt and it's the wrong color.
That's right. What's wrong with your headgear?
I do
No
not
headgear.
have on my patrol cap.
And why do you not have on your patrol cap?
At least he called it the right thing. Patrol cap, right?
Ignorance.
No, I'm not going to say ignorance.
Okay.
You just felt too comfortable because right now you're not around what? You're not around officials. You're not around officers. You're not around, so you get. Secondly, can you tell me why do you have on these light pins when you know it's supposed to blend in or either it's supposed to be black?
Yeah, like they have like pen pockets. Like this version even has pen pockets too. But like the pins you're supposed to use usually are like the really like low profile ones. They have usually the army issue ones that I have. Like I probably have some somewheres, but they're like these black ones that are really kind of blend in really well. Not like big bulky ones. You're not supposed to wear those ones inside the little pen pocket and stuff.
It's supposed to be black.
Okay. Then secondly, what is he missing right
Well,
here, Battle?
missing the flag.
What is he missing right here?
I'm missing my flag and my second unit patch.
Second unit patch?
How?
It's not a second unit patch like you have a second unit. It's the unit you deployed with if you deployed.
Did you say you are?
I'm 21.
And why did he say, Battle, that he said that?
21 and a major? Would he like Doogie Howser? I don't know how that would. I don't think is that possible. And like maybe if you somehow were super young, got a bachelor's degree, like while you were like 16, something like that, maybe, and then joined straight into OCS at 18, 19, 20, 21, 3 years. God, that'd be super fast. I feel like to go from 01 to a major, from a lieutenant to a major in 3 years. I'm gonna, not possible.
That this is his rank. Is that your rank?
Yes, ma'am.
That is your real rank.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell me how old you was when you entered the military?
I was 16.
You're 16? It's not even legal. Can't even join the Army at 16. The youngest you can join is 17, but it's kind of got some like stipulations, right? You can join at 17 with like a note from your parents, kind of a thing, right? To sign off on you. But I believe you have to graduate at 18. So you can like join at 17 if your birthday to turn 18 is going to allow you to like, you'll be 18 by the time you go to your first unit.
Shit. Are you serious?
Can't join at 16.
I have any idea.
How can you be walking around with the uniform and you ain't got no ID card?
And the uniform looks too big for him.
You can't be fucking up the United States uniform like that. You can't. Now, Battle, what you think you should do with this officer right here? No, and the last thing I'm going to ask you, can you tell me what's the regs for this uniform right here?
AR 670-1. Probably not what he answers, though.
The regulation that lets you know where everything is supposed to go on this and what you cannot do. Come on now.
Everything's at home on a piece of paper.
What?
But you've been here how long?
A major would definitely know that. I mean, hell, a lot of privates know that AR 670-1 is the regulation for the wear and appearance of the military uniform.
Hey, you don't know the regs for your uniform?
I do not know. I was just...
AR 670-1.
There you go.
I promise you, if my battle was here, she will roast you. Roast you!
That's rough, man. There's no way. There's no way. It's a horrible job, right? The uniform looks pretty good, right? You got the U.S. Army, you got the rank, you got all this stuff. You're missing the flag, and it looks like it's way too big for you, and you got the pins like way out of the thing. But the age thing is what really kind of throws it off to where you're like, that guy is not old enough to be a major. It's been a while since I've seen this one. Fake colonel goes into recruiting office looking for a free ride. Let's check it out.
So I'm still in good standing.
Well, I'm saying though, are you on leave right now and trying to get back to Fort Jackson? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
What unit are you with in Fort Jackson?
Got tennis shoes on, which there is times when that can be a thing, when you'll see a soldier wearing tennis shoes. It's called like a soft shoe profile. Usually something happened, maybe they got injured in some way to where it's better for their recovery to wear running shoes. So they'll wear their running shoes, the shoes they normally would wear during physical fitness. You can't just wear any shoes. It has to be specifically running shoes when you're on a soft shoe profile. That's the only time usually that you're allowed to wear those kind of shoes. Otherwise, you're wearing the boots. So
28th Infantry.
28th Infantry?
28th Infantry? Is that a real unit?
You're in the infantry?
Well, they send me my update information.
What's your rank in the infantry?
06.
You're an 06? Mm-hmm. Colonel.
Yes, sir.
Does she have rank on?
That's what I'm talking about.
They want me to get there, so to do my update on my pay. So,
okay.
But I don't have any money to get there.
You're 06 and you don't have any money.
Yeah. That'd be a little rough. I mean, unless you're like really horrible with finances and just blowing money on junk or whatever. 06s get paid pretty good. So yeah, that'd be horrible.
That's why I wanted to come here to make a loan.
To get a loan?
So you come into a recruiting station to make a
loan to get to the active duty base, if possible.
Because recruiting offices give loans?
Understand how silly that sounds, right? So you think that sounds perfectly logical?
Well, they have the ACS department on the active duty basis,
right?
And that can do emergency loans.
Yes, but this is a recruiting station.
The people in the background, right? They're, I think they're potential future soldiers, and they're like, oh my God, what am I witnessing?
We don't have like a bus voucher or airplane voucher, travel voucher.
What, like put together to get you some? No, we can't. We can't do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Gosh.
You're out of uniform, right?
And also another kind of like small little detail, right? her pockets are really bulky, right? You're allowed to put stuff in your pockets, but they can't be bulky. You can't be too much stuff in your pocket to make it bulge like that. Not supposed to anyways. Sometimes you'll see soldiers that'll do that anyways. You know, maybe you're working the motor pool and you're just temporary kind of a thing. But, you know, for the most part, you're walking around doing stuff. You shouldn't be having like really bulky pockets because that's not really professional looking. It's not, I think there might be even a section of AR 670-1 that says that they can't be bulky.
What happened?
I mean, you said
You have any rank around? Some extra rank?
Some extra rank.
What kind of rank you need?
Colonel's rank.
You need a colonel's rank. Why would I have colonel's rank?
I didn't know. I mean, some use.
Yeah, she has no rank on it. I thought I couldn't see any rank for a reason. I thought maybe it was just hard to see on the video and stuff like that. Almost like it was blurred out, but yeah, she's missing her rank.
Worry about it.
And you have tennis shoes on.
Yeah, I can't walk far distances in the boots.
Okay.
So that's the only reason I'm.
So you have a soft shoe profile?
Okay,
No?
I got you. Well, no, we can't give you a loan to get to wherever you're trying to go.
Okay, well, thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
This one I remember. This one's titled "Fake Sergeant Major Called Out at Funeral by Marines Part 1." So it's a really long one. We probably won't watch the entire thing. Well, this is only Part 1, but yeah, I remember this one. So let's dive into this one.
You are again? Okay.
I think the crazier thing is I think when he gets to it, yeah, there we go. His medals. That's the biggest one I remember was the medals.
I was just curious with some of the stuff. Where were you actually deployed? Some of them I've never noticed.
It's crazy. So he's in the Blues, and I believe this video was recorded before the Blues was the, you know, service uniform for the Army. It was still like just the dress uniform for like formal events outside of like, you know, normal things like for like a ball or a certain ceremony or whatever. But your greens, I think, were still the main ones, I believe, at this point in time when I remember this came out. But the medals, yeah. So there is a time when you can wear the medals during like formal events, like a ball or whatever, but you have to just do the medals and you can't do the ribbons. I think this one's got like a combination of like the ribbons and medals, which is not allowed. He was at a funeral, right? So it's like, what was he doing at this funeral? Did he know this person and just decided he wanted to pretend to be in the Army for this person's funeral? Or did he just show up to a random funeral to try to get like attention because he was hoping people would like, you know, believe that he was in the Army and everything like that, and then give him some kind of special attention? I don't know what his intention would be, because I feel like it'd be weird to show up to a funeral pretending to be in the Army and at someone's funeral that you don't know. It's just weird.
What happened with the presidential crest that you had on there? What happened to it? You just had it on like an hour ago.
Yeah, it fell off, so I got to...
Fell off.
Can I see it? Is it alright if I see it real quick?
By the way, like those pockets that are right there on the sides, you never use those, right? Those are there. I don't, like me personally, and a lot of people I knew, you never use those things. You leave them buttoned up, you keep them closed, you don't want to add any bulk to them, nothing like that. Those are just pockets for show. There's even ones up top, right? You don't ever actually use those pockets. So it's kind of crazy that he is using those pockets.
That drive from...
Yeah.
Pretty long.
Yeah, how long is that drive for?
8 hours.
8 hours, really?
8 hours?
From Fort Bragg? It used to take me 14 hours to get down here from that area. It took me 14 and a half.
David? Oh, we can move over to that.
Yeah, so cars get that. Yeah, 8 hours?
8 hours.
I'm guessing, what, is that non-stop, or you just going...
I take 95.
From Fayetteville to West Palm Beach, Florida.
I take 95, non-stop. It's
Nice.
going to take me 2 stops for gas.
Wow, 8 hours.
I'm surprised Sergeant Major, you could actually wear the sunglasses for us.
Oh, no, they're not the sunglasses. These are my glasses.
Oh, they're your glasses?
Yes, they got shades in.
Okay. For us, we consider eccentric, so we wouldn't be able to wear them. And it's just weird, because I've never seen, for us, we won't wear medals and badges. So we're not medals and ribbons together.
Yeah.
It's, for us, it's one or the other.
I got pictures of all my medals and ribbons.
Yeah.
It's not the first time.
So that presidential badge?
Yes. It just dropped when I was taking my jacket off. Yes.
Sweet.
What?
Pretty
Question,
cool.
which one's this? I've never seen that one before.
Bronze Star?
What?
This is the Bronze Star.
No, it's not.
Silver Star. This is Silver Star right here. I have a Bronze Star medal too.
The
Yeah,
one
no,
next to it?
Silver Star.
I'm gonna call you out on it now.
What's this one right there?
This one's your Bronze Star. This is your Bronze Star with a V.
Yes, I know that.
This your Afghanistan.
Yes.
That's your Afghanistan.
And I got all my medals and stuff when I came home.
Yeah, see, he's got everything all doubled up.
6 months to a year, I stayed in Afghanistan.
You're not even wearing the proper infantry uniform.
Does he even have a gold tooth? Which I don't think that'd be authorized. I don't know. Don't call me on that one, but that one definitely would stand out.
And you're wearing
Yes,
the.
I'm just wearing my.
No,
That's not the proper
This is my
infantry
30
uniform.
I'm a 30
What's the army uniform regulation?
regulation?
What is it?
What?
Uniform gotta be dressed in all.
No. What is the regulation? What is the actual regulation? What's the code?
Code is do my best, do my duty.
Oh man, it's trying to quote some kind of army values now. That's not the regulation. You'd be a horrible sergeant major if you didn't know what regulation covers the uniform.
That's the uniform regulation? Are you sure it's not AR 670-1?
Yeah, you right about it, but
Yeah, what's the PT uniform regulation?
That one would be a lot tougher, right? That one, not your everyday person is going to know. I don't even think I remember that one. I think it's like 22 dash something. I don't remember. But that one would be pretty tough for someone on the spot to be able to do. AR 670-1, for the most part, everybody knows that one, mainly because they try to, quote it for trying to get around certain things or whatever. But the PT regulation one, that one would be a little tough.
You're on PT?
I don't do PT.
Okay.
I'm an officer, man.
I'm pretty sure this
You say
is
you're an officer?
the Philippine combat.
Yes.
That
All right, we'll go into part 2 of that one. That guy just, it falls apart. His uniform just gives him away like crazy. All right, so let's do one more. Female, I guess, posing as a soldier coming home from a deployment. So let's check this out.
Hey, yes ma'am. Can I ask you a question? I'm a huge admirer of the military.
She has
So I
sandals
just
on?
wondered, could I ask you a couple questions?
Okay.
What's your MOS?
Me?
Yes, ma'am.
Mine's, I'm an E6.
E6?
That's not an MOS.
No, not your rank, your MOS.
Nursing field. I work in the nursing field.
What's the MOS
You'd probably know that it's 68 something.
title?
I'm not an MOS yet.
No. MOS is your job title.
I already said nursing. My field is nursing.
They allow you to wear nose rings?
No.
No, they don't.
I just got out of field, so I just put my little, I ain't put my other jewelry on, but I got, he said, we can't have this and stuff. We don't supposed to have no jewelry on them. Only thing you're allowed to really have on in the military is your if you married.
But, what about the...
So just for a fun fact, you're allowed to wear 2 rings. You can wear one on each hand if you want. They're probably not supposed to be this bulky. Like I wouldn't probably be able to get away with it too well. Maybe I probably could. I don't know. But you can wear 1 per hand, or you can wear 2 on the same hand if they're like a wedding set. You're also allowed to wear like watches and stuff too.
your
My
like,
boots is in the thing now. I'm off a drill. I can dress like this.
No,
I'm
you
off a drill.
Oh, do you have your
You're in
military ID card? Can I see it?
Why you want to see my ID card?
I'm just curious because I've never seen a soldier who
come in here dressed like this.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just getting off of duty. I've been gone for 6 months.
Wouldn't matter.
You can take my picture if you want to. Send it to my people. I'm from out of Denison.
Hair's all horrible.
Well, it's kind of a shame. A lot of people died in that uniform, and you're just making a mockery of it by pretending that you're in the military.
I ain't got to pretend nothing. I've been in there for 14 years old. 14.
Yeah, uniform is horribly wrong on that one. I don't even think, let me go back. I don't even think, did you have like name tapes or even U.S. Army, anything? It didn't look like it was rank. I mean, I don't really see a good angle that shows. It doesn't look like there's anything on the thing. Like it's just a plain jacket. There's no unit. Well, there's no, no unit patch over there. I had to look at it. It's kind of like reversed or whatever I thought or something, but no unit patch or whatever. I couldn't see the other side if there's a flag or not, but. So there you go. Like I said, I've pretty much seen, I think, all of those, I believe. Some of them have been a long time since I've seen them, so it kind of felt kind of new again because it's been a long time. But yeah, really crazy. Most of the time, the uniform just looks way off. I don't know if I've seen too many, if any, that look really good. The closest one is that very first one, right? The guy in the mall, right? That uniform, for the most part, looked pretty legit. I think remember the flag was down low, but if he had the flag up there, that uniform would look pretty legit. But he didn't. He did not look legit. And then the EIB thing. So yeah, I mean, okay. So most of the time they look really awful. I've also seen some videos where they say they're stolen valor videos, but they're like way extreme, where I feel like they're staged, kind of a thing, where they do something like they have the American flag where the rank goes and all that stuff like that. I feel like that one's just someone poking fun and kind of making fun of it and staging this video to be funny, and it's not really someone trying to pretend to be in the Army, but those are kind of funny still nonetheless. So I finally did a reaction video. If you like these, maybe I'll do more. I have a link in the description for my Discord channel. By the time this video is public, there will be a channel in there for people to post stolen valor videos for people to enjoy, and maybe if there's a bunch in there that I haven't seen before or I haven't reacted to in this video and you guys really want to see more, then maybe I'll do another, stolen valor reaction kind of video. So definitely join the Discord channel, hit the like button, check out links that are also down there in the description, all that kind of fun stuff. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thanks for watching. I'm Christopher Chaos, and I'll see you next time. See ya.